What is up, guys? It's your boy Payne here. Welcome back to another episode of Gamechat. Today is August 11th, 2021. It's been a while again since we've done our last podcast. I know every time we start one in recent podcasts, we end up having to explain ourselves as to why we haven't uploaded in a while. But you know, life happens. You want to tell them why?
I was moving a lot, not a lot, but I had a big move and moving from different cities, moved back over here to Brooklyn. So at least now I'm closer, so we could hopefully do this regularly now.
We're super close in terms of if I was to bike all the way to his place, I could just do it a straight shot.
Yeah.
Because it's just that whole parkway
Or just
thing.
one bus straight there.
Just one bus straight there. But, you know, I got a bike now, so...
Yeah.
Might as well stretch my legs a little bit with the bike that I bought for myself.
True.
But, yeah, and then also with work, you know, our schedules wouldn't... you know, they wouldn't connect or whatever. We just wouldn't have time to record anything.
Yeah.
But like he said, hopefully we now have... you know, the opportunity to record more and more frequently because, you know, now that we're in the same borough together now and we're literally just, you know, stops away on the bus, you know, we could provide more content for you guys. Mm-hmm. So, you know, let's hope for something like that to be consistent.
Yeah.
Anyways, I hope you guys have been enjoying yourselves since we were gone. In gaming and football-wise, specifically football-wise, because, you know...
It's been a lot.
What happened in the Euros, and then, you know, what happened today in the Super Cup, Chelsea versus Villarreal. But, you know, before we get that started, before we jump into the games and the football and stuff, you know, today we got our vaccines.
Yeah.
We went together.
Finally, about time.
Our first dose, we both went with Pfizer, although... you were reading something earlier before that Moderna could be more...
I don't really... I think they're both good. I think either's fine. I think everyone just needs to get vaccinated. Whatever you get, it doesn't matter. Just get vaccinated because this Delta variant is no joke.
Yeah, he was telling me earlier when we were walking there, or walking out of it, he's saying that the Delta was a little bit more harmful against, you know, youth people.
Yeah, it's not only like you see like with the original... COVID, where it was only against like older people or people who are already sick. You have a lot of like younger, healthier people who are getting seriously sick now. So that's why it's very important to get that. Get the vaccine.
So I'm the first one in my family to get it.
I'm the last one.
And then Damien's the last one to get it in his family. And initially, the first reason why he got it was because of the $100.
Oh yeah. The $100 is a great incentive. There's been other incentives, but I was like, I don't really care about a free donut or a free sandwich, but $100, I'll take that. Yeah,
so it was quick. It was, you know, we made appointments.
The longest part was the waiting after the shot.
Yeah, the 15 minutes.
It took like 2 minutes.
The 15 minutes was like, you know, just to see if you didn't have a reaction to the vaccine.
Yeah.
You know, that's what the lady told me at least.
Yeah, that would make sense. Cause...
If you have an allergic reaction, it would, you know, kick in, I guess, after 15 minutes. I don't know. But, you know, I felt great afterwards. You know, right now, my arm, if I lift it too high, I feel like a slight pinch.
Same, yeah.
Or like an achy.
It's a little sore. But
a little sore, yeah.
Nothing crazy. You know, everything to be expected.
They told me not to sleep on that side.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They told me that.
And it's, well, friends of mine told me not to sleep on it.
Huh.
So it's funny because I sleep on this side, so it kind of sucks. So we'll see how I end up tomorrow morning. Hopefully I don't wake up with any flu-like symptoms and stuff like that because that would totally suck. So, you know. But anyways, yeah, we got our vaccines and stuff. You know, Damien mentioned that he was moving.
Yeah. You
know, going to work, transferring, you know, locations from jobs. I recently quit my job and stuff.
And you moved too.
And I think we mentioned that in the last podcast.
Did we?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
If I didn't, you know, I recently also moved, like a month or so before Damien did. You know, I'm also in a new location and stuff. As I mentioned like moments ago, I quit my job. I'm going to start a new job, soon enough. Yep. So you know, stuff is you know, changing around our lives and stuff. You know.
Yeah.
So
well, hopefully now we'll try to do a more maybe regular schedule.
Yeah,
this.
hopefully. I'm having like a 9 to 5 job now, so
Yeah.
you got me in the afternoons or whatever, and the
Exactly.
weekends, so that's pretty cool, But yeah, if you guys are new to the podcast, I hope you guys are enjoying. Don't forget to subscribe, of course. Recommend it to your friends. Go ahead and share. Let them know. Also, let them know that Game Chat isn't just a video games and football conversation thing. We could have a conversation about anything else.
Yeah, any topics you guys would suggest, we would be happy to talk about.
We'll be happy to talk about it. If you guys want to join us for an episode, go ahead and let us know. We'll try and hook it up as best as possible, and that way we have something to talk about. That's what Game Chat is all about. It's like a partying on PSN or whatever, a party in Xbox. Just chatting about stuff and stuff. But anyways, going back to football, this whole summer was jam packed with competitions such as the Euros, which ended really well for the Italians.
Oh yeah!
Congratulations to Italy.
Oh yeah, that was a great game.
Yeah, when it was announced that England versus Italy was going to go on, without a doubt, I knew Italy was going to win it.
I was thinking Italy was going to win it as well. I was kind of rooting for Italy, not because I don't like England, but the way the fans acted.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the fans were kind of
throughout the tournament, and how they acted after they lost just proved my point that I think they deserved that loss.
Yeah.
It's not to say Italian fans would have done the same thing if they lost. I guess we won't know.
Mm-hmm.
But every team has their bad few. But I was rooting for Italy.
Yeah, I was. Realistically, I knew Italy was gonna win it, but I was hoping, in terms of like motivation for the Chelsea boys that we had in the England squad, I was hoping they would pick up something.
You had a Chelsea boy in each team.
Yeah, I did have a Chelsea boy in each team in England versus Italy, and then Copa America, which we didn't see at all.
No.
We both didn't see a single game of Copa America, but it was Thiago Silva in Brazil versus Argentina.
I watched the first half of that final, but
I did not watch a single second of that final, so I wouldn't know. Yeah. I don't have anything to comment on Copa America.
No, yeah, not much me either.
But and along with Italy winning, what was it? The first few games of the Euros when Eriksen just collapsed.
Oh my god!
With the whole thing.
That was scary.
I was at work when that happened, and I had a coworker of mine, Sam, who, her boyfriend texted her, saying that, her boyfriend was watching the game, and there was a player that just collapsed. And she didn't mention nationality or player. She just said player collapsed in today's game, whatever. And I was like, oh my god. And I don't know why. At the top of my head, I was like, could it be Christensen? Like, could it be? I don't know why I thought Christensen. Like, it was just Christensen. And I didn't have no nothing. Like I said, nothing. I didn't know who it was, who was playing, whatever. And then as I went on my phone, I saw it was Christensen. I was like, oh my god,
Christian
what the
Eriksen.
hell?
Not Christian.
Oh, right. Christian Eriksen. I'm so sorry. Christian Eriksen had collapsed. He had a cardiac arrest and stuff.
Yeah, so when I found out about it, I was at work, and I checked my phone. My phone's just blowing up, just vibrating. And I'm in this group chat, and they're all just saying, they're all like, Eriksen collapsed. They don't know if he's alive. And when I saw that, I was like, what's going on? So I tuned to the game, and I saw where the camera should have cut off. But showing like him getting the treatment, him getting the what are those pumps called? The
CPR.
The CPR.
No.
Yeah,
I
that.
Called,
and I was like, I took my 15-minute break at work.
Yeah.
And I was like, I need to watch this. I need to see what's happening because, I think everyone was so scared for him.
Yeah, for sure.
And he's young, and like for him to have a heart attack like that, it was like a Casillas moment, like when Casillas had his heart attack, but that was in the middle of a game.
It was definitely something insane, especially the way the media handled it. I think was pretty negatively.
It was horrible.
Where they were just having the cameras focused on his wife and stuff.
Really disrespectful to him and his family.
That should have been a moment to like cut away
Yeah.
Let the medical team do what they had to do, and not just constantly broadcasting. Potentially, thank God it wasn't, but it could have been a corpse. It could have been someone dead. Lying on the ground.
I think the picture of him with the thumbs up in the ambulance is what calmed everyone down.
So it was a frightening moment.
And the fact that the game went on after was ridiculous as well. I don't think any of the and of course they lost the Denmark, which I don't think anyone expected them to come back and win after.
Of course.
That's traumatizing for everyone, especially the captain.
The teammates are all just traumatized.
Kier?
Yeah, I think so.
Who literally saved his teammate's life and then had to go on and play the rest of the game. I know Ericsson was telling them to play it because I think the alternative was a instant loss, which is ridiculous. That game should have definitely been postponed.
Yeah.
But it is what it is.
And it's because after something like that, the players aren't thinking about the game anymore. No. Now they're thinking about the well-being of Ericsson at this point. Like, is he okay? Will he make it? Blah blah blah. Their minds are now not in the game for 90 minutes. It's all, Ericsson. It's just like
definitely.
Like for a fact, I totally agreed when that was trending around. Like it should have been postponed. Players should have gotten like some sort of treatment or whatever. Psychological treatment to because that's definitely something that's like, oh my god. You almost never see that.
I instantly thought of the whole Maury situation. The Ajax, the young.
Oh yeah.
Ajax who collapsed as well, and
he was in a coma,
and then now he's just like communicating with blinks and eye movements, which is.
And that guy was young.
Yeah, he was like 17, 18. He was
something
really
like
young.
that. It's really young. It's so tragic for something like that to happen. To be honest,
This is a crazy tournament.
It was a crazy tournament. Especially.
Crazy
goal-wise,
goals. Crazy goals.
Patrick Schick with the halfway.
That's I think goal of the tournament. It has to be.
I don't remember if it did win it.
I don't know.
It should
my
have.
Personal.
Because bro, well, I think it was a volley or something like that from across.
Ridiculous.
And when that was trending, bro, I like Ericsson, it was just going crazy on Twitter that Patrick Schick, scored from across the field and whatnot. I think that was like. The record in the Euros, I think.
Yeah, something like that,
in the Euros. I thought that was pretty impressive. He was getting a whole bunch of... And then afterwards, he was getting, like links to, to clubs and stuff like that. All right, calm down. Like, I know that was impressive, but, like, I don't think it's worthy of,
I think he had a good season before that, though. He had a Team of the Season card on FIFA.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. But,
Yeah. I don't know. It was overall a pretty enjoyable tournament. Poland... We had a chance after losing the first game, and then I thought we were going to lose against Spain for sure, but after tying with Spain, we just needed that win, which we didn't get. It was unfortunate. It wasn't horrible. It wasn't as bad as it usually is for us. But it kind of demotivated me for watching games, so I took like a few game break, and I was like, I'm just going to get back in it because after this, there's no soccer, no football for a month. So, after that, I was just pretty much trying to see as many games as possible. But it was a really enjoyable tournament. Yeah,
I was watching, when I wasn't at work and I was at home, or I got home before the game started, I would watch a few games. I remember watching, what was it, when France got knocked out?
Yeah.
And I was texting you, when they were going into penalties, I had mentioned to Damien, I was like, oh, yeah, France is going to lose. I forgot who was against...
It was some like shock team, I think, right?
Yeah, I can't remember off the top of my head.
Was it?
No, it wasn't Denmark.
Denmark beat someone. I don't remember.
I don't know, but when France got knocked out, I had texted Damien that they were going to get knocked out in penalties.
Yeah.
And then when they went to penalties, I was going to text Damien that Mbappe was going to miss it and they were going to lose it, But because I was so into the game, I just didn't send a text message, and it happened. Mbappe missed the penalty, and then France went out to bow out of the Euros.
Yep.
So that was a shock for me.
Oh yeah.
Everybody. I don't think just myself was thinking maybe
they were favorites to win it.
Yeah, favorites to win the Euros. So seeing Mbappe to miss that. Which, then makes me think, like, is Mbappe really all that?
I mean, it was a missed penalty. I don't think you could blame him for that.
I know, it's the missed penalty, right? And then it's like, in the Champions League final, he didn't show up. And then I remember that quarterfinal against United, he was shut down by De Gea and the United defense at the time. So it's like he's good in Ligue 1, but is he good? Right.
Yeah, that's what I always said. If he has the potential to be one of the best players of all time,
Mm-hmm.
but he needs to prove himself in a competitive league. I think he needs to go to. I don't even think going to Real Madrid would, in my opinion, accomplish that much.
Yeah.
I think if he really wanted to, Premier League or Serie A
Mm-hmm.
would be the best for him. But I have a feeling he's gonna stay comfortable in PSG and then stay comfortable in Real Madrid.
Yeah, because something like that, he'd just be chasing the money, chasing the bag, stuff like that.
A lot of players nowadays aren't about proving themselves. It's
Mm-hmm.
about where is it going to be easier for them, where it's going to make them look better, and what's going to make them more money.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, a lot of players have that mentality, which I don't agree with. Like, yeah, you're going to be good, you're going to have a great career, you're going to be a club legend,
Mm-hmm.
but a PSG club legend. Like,
Yeah.
any PSG player. Like a Di Maria that was doing really bad in the Prem, couldn't cut it, and now was doing amazing.
Yeah, and that was, again, another dig at Di Maria in the podcast. Yeah, but, that's just something that Mbappe has to think about, because the way it's going, I don't know, I don't really rate him that much. Like, yeah, he won the World Cup, but that was, like, as a team, not just him, the team showed up for that final. He did show up for that final. I think he scored 2 or 1 goal. But still, like, it's you got to prove yourself, in big games where it matters, in quarterfinals, finals. Especially in the final, PSG versus Bayern, that probably could have cemented, how good he was. But we watched that game. There was definitely no Mbappe in the game. It was like he went missing for the whole 90 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know. That's just my dig at, Mbappe and how I see him.
I don't know. I like him, but he needs to prove himself. That's just what I think.
Any other player that surprised you in the Euros?
It happened so long ago. I don't remember.
It was months ago when that happened. I probably shouldn't have asked that because it's just like not in mind anymore.
Yeah, we got transfers. We got league play starting to worry about right now.
Yeah, at the time of recording this podcast, the Premier League starts in 3 days.
3 more days.
So we're definitely excited for that to go on.
Oh yeah, all these transfers have been crazy so far.
Yeah, definitely.
I think the one standout team, which everyone could agree that this summer has been PSG.
In FIFA 22, when we play kickoff, who are you choosing?
Not PSG.
Yeah, because PSG have had the best transfer window in all time.
Of
all time. Of all time. There's no topping it.
Just to go down the list: Donnarumma,
free;
Ramos,
free;
Messi,
free;
and then Ronaldo,
free;
and then Hakimi, 35 million.
35
million for all those
that's
players.
Insane.
If they don't win the Champions League, they never will. This is the best time for them to win the Champions League.
Right now, they have youth and experience in their squad.
They have one of the 2 biggest captains in the world in their team that they both got for free, in Messi and Ramos.
And the team already has, I was gonna say Thiago Silva, Marquinhos, Kimpembe,
they were still a good team before.
Neymar,
Mbappe,
Di Maria. The club is stacked, and adding these players into it, it's a whole fortress now, I think. But they just have to cement it and, prove themselves that they...
Like, they're going to win the French League. They're going to win the French Cup. That's guaranteed, I'd say.
It's the Champions League that they're chasing. Then they've been chasing for so many years. And they just can't... They couldn't cut it. So, right now, they have the players to do it. Before they had, like, one player to, carry the team, such as, like, Ibra when he was there, Ibra and Cavani... Then Neymar, they brought in Neymar to possibly, accomplish that goal. But they've all failed.
And then Mbappe.
And then, with Mbappe, but now they have no excuses.
Yeah.
Now it's up to Pochettino to bring these group of individuals from literally all around the freaking world because they came from...
Do you think Pochettino's the right man for the job, though? Because you can have a great players, but then
that's what I'm saying. You know, he's got to bring them together. You know,
Yeah.
he's got to, because not long ago he was being linked to the job for Man United. You know, when United was suffering, you know, a lot of people were saying Pochettino to Man United because he'd be
which
a
I
good,
didn't want to happen.
which would have been, you know, some people were saying that he would have been a good option, but you know, he went to PSG instead. You know, so I don't know. It really depends, because at Tottenham he almost won the Prem. You know, I gotta give him props for that. He almost won the Prem. He finished second place.
Yeah, Tottenham second place trophies.
he you know, he got second place with them. Almost did it. So, you know, I feel like he has the right players and the right backing. Then I feel like he should be winning, you know, Champions League, and he got them to the final.
Yeah.
So, you know,
he has no reason. That's kind of like when Zidane took over Real Madrid the first time. It was kind of like a team that doesn't need to be managed.
Yeah.
It was kind of like
because you have leaders.
You have that quality in that team that they will win games. They will win the French league, like I said. They will win that by themselves. You could take a vacation. But Champions League is when Pochettino's job is gonna become the most important. And I think this season should be make or break for him. If he doesn't win it, I'd say fire him.
Yeah.
Any manager that wouldn't win the Champions League with this team shouldn't be manager for that team.
So, you know, it's all the pressure on Pochettino right now to go ahead and, you know, go ahead and win the Champions League, because there's you know, it's the Ligue 1, like you said. They're gonna win everything in Ligue 1. Yeah. It's just Champions League that's gonna.
Although they didn't win it last year. They didn't win anything, right?
No, I don't think so.
And they just lost the French version of the Community Shield. I don't know what they call it. Yeah,
whatever
they just lost that 1-0.
The Uber Eats trophy. Yeah, so PSG definitely won the transfer market this season overall and of all time, I think, I would say.
Yeah.
Personally, I don't think there's any arguments against that for sure, you know.
I mean, there has been some other great transfers, though. Now, obviously, nothing coming close to this season, but just to talk about United.
Yes, United finally got their hands on Sancho.
Finally.
After,
I still don't believe
2
it.
seasons?
I still don't believe it. After chasing him for a while, he finally is a United player. And
not only that,
we got one of the best center backs in the world, Champions League Varane.
Champions League winner, I think 3-time Champions League winner Varane with some experience.
That I honestly, when I saw the rumors for him and Ramos, I thought they were both using it to get new contracts with Real Madrid. Mm-hmm. And I was like, when Ramos joined PSG, I was like, okay, they're not going to let go of Varane. They're not going to let go of Varane.
Yeah, now that you mention it, bro. Now they don't have a single...
Well, they got Alaba coming in. And Mendy's going to be playing center back. So good luck on FIFA, guys. That's what I heard.
That's insane. Yeah, no, that's crazy. Like, now that you mention it, like, Real Madrid don't have a back line technically.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. When I saw that, I was shocked that they actually like let him go. But they did, and
they didn't even stand in his way. No convincing, nothing. They just let him go.
And we got him for like 30 something.
Yeah, mad cheap, and he's still in his prime.
Yeah,
he's in his prime.
We got
like
one of the best prime center backs for that cheap. It's insane. I think if we sign a midfielder, Camavinga has been linked heavily. Camavinga would be great. He has the potential to be one of the great CDMs. There's him. I saw Ruben Neves and Saul, I think, are top 3. I think if we can get any one of those 3, I think we could be serious contenders for the Premier League.
Yeah,
but we just need
with Saul, it's kind of tricky because he's being linked to like swap with Barcelona for Griezmann. And then I saw like one rumor, him being linked to Chelsea and whatnot, which I don't see any motives behind that. Like,
see, I think with Saul, he's more of a box to box, more of a versatile midfielder, which I don't think we really need. We have that in Pogba, who is staying this season, and they are trying to sign a new contract for him, so he doesn't go for free in the summer. But I think we need a CDM to back up Pogba so he can do that free roam, which he is so great at, and he plays the best when he is playing in that role. So I think if we need a CDM, and Camavinga, I think Camavinga should be our priority right now.
Yeah, and he's young too.
Yeah, he's really young.
And another player from the Ligue 1, but if he goes to the Premier League, he could further further grow his potential
Yeah.
into becoming a good player, a really good player, in the future. You know.
What do you think of Chelsea's transfer market, opening so far? Transfer window. Oh my god, I can't talk.
It's been pretty quiet. We only signed 2 players at the moment. One of them being big, and one of them just being a third choice. You know, goalkeeper.
Oh yeah, United signed Heaton as well. I forgot about that.
I can't remember exactly what his name was. The goalkeeper. I just know that he's from Argentina and he's a little older, but he's pretty much a third choice goalkeeper.
Yeah, nothing to it.
And then we recently re-signed Lukaku from Inter.
Great signing.
For the amount is always different on Twitter, so it's like it's either 90 to 115, you know, whatever euros, whatever it is over there. But I think it's a great signing. You know, he's played for Chelsea before. He's always said that he has
before, like,
in the Prem. He's always said that his business with Chelsea was never, you know, wasn't done. So he was gonna always, you know, try and come back. You know, he did try and come back, but United, you know, came knocking at his door with, you know, a bigger pay wage, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he did really bad or really, really good at United, but he did decent at United.
Average, yeah.
He did really good at Inter and managed to win what do they call it there? The Scudetto? No.
I have no idea.
I don't know. The trophy, the league cup or the league trophy in the Serie A.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's pretty impressive. And he's someone who is definitely hungry for goals. I don't know at the top of my head how many goals he scored last season for Inter.
No, but I think last season I would put him in top 5 strikers in the world.
Yeah. So, you know, he's definitely motivated to score some goals. You know, and with the likes of, you know, Mason Mount, Kai Havertz, Hakim Ziyech, and, you know, Pulisic if he plays on the wing. I can't really remember who the hell's on our left wing.
Pulisic, no?
No, because we play with like the 2 cams and they come forward.
Sure.
We don't really play with the winger. We play with the wing back.
Yeah, you guys play more central.
Yeah, we play with like the wing back. So, you know, But the thing is, we have people who are gonna whip in, you know, crosses. Gonna be, you know, on the corners, etc., etc. And he's the man who I feel like could get that done.
Oh yeah.
You know, I was hoping Werner could have done it last year. You know, we got him for cheap. I don't know why a lot of people are saying we bought him for so much money and whatnot.
I mean, looking back at it now, it was too much for a player who's not performing like this. I mean, at the time, he was one of the best players in the league.
I mean, 30 to 40 mil, for someone who... He's not a good...
In hindsight, it's not good, but at the time, I thought it was a steal.
Yeah,
because he was one of the best players in the Bundesliga, one of the best strikers in the Bundesliga, if not like second best.
And it's like yeah, he's not, for whatever reason it is that he's not good at scoring goals at the moment, but the way he reads the game, and the way he's able to move and create space for the team is amazing.
Yeah,
like today,
in that goal today, yeah,
like in that goal in the Super Cup today, you know, he created that space for Havertz to cross it in, you know. We were probably thinking, oh, maybe, you know, had he gotten the touch, you know, he would have probably tried to take it. But maybe, I don't know, there's probably communication between him and Ziyech.
He kind of held the defender off so Ziyech could get the easy open goal shot.
And the same thing happened in the Champions League final.
He was really crucial for that goal.
Champions League final, the same thing happened. He was able to drag out the City defender out. Right. And then Havertz had that space to move in, to run in on goal. Right. You know, and that's how... You know, we won against City, you know, with the crucial goal that Kai Havertz was able to score for us. So I think if we were to get, you know, we already got someone who can score goals. We have a third choice goalkeeper now, who probably won't see a minute of football for us.
Probably not.
You know, I feel like if we get a really good defender, I know right now we have rumors, you know, right after finishing. Signing Lukaku, I know efforts are going to be more onto, I forgot his name, but his last name is Koundé, the center back. So now they're trying. I know before the Lukaku deal was going on, they wanted to swap Kurt Zuma plus like 30 mil for, I think his name is Jules Koundé.
Something Koundé.
Something Koundé. I forget his first name, but. And then I heard that there was like a standoff with Zuma where he didn't want to get swapped for it. I think like he just doesn't want to go to Spain or whatever. Fair enough. He wants to fight for his spot. That's fair enough. I respect it.
Yeah, definitely his right to do
so. When he was younger, I always, admired him as a center back. He's always been someone who's like hungry to defend and fight for the badge. At Chelsea. So I respect that.
Right.
I respect that now. We can't really force him to do something he wouldn't want to. Although it would better the club, but props for him. And I guess and then just to have like a little reunion, a little bromanship that Mason Mount and Declan Rice be having in the background on social media, not going on a holiday together. It would be nice if we signed Declan Rice. Someone who was.
You could see the same thing with Lingard and him coming to United.
They were. Declan Rice was a youth academy player back in the day for Chelsea, so it would be nice to see him come. I read a post somewhere, I think on Twitter, that Tuchel wants to have someone of Declan Rice's quality, and I wouldn't disagree with him because look what he's done with West Ham.
Yeah.
Before Lingard came in, Declan Rice was doing some heavy lifting.
Yeah, he was one of the best players. 100%.
One of the best players, and then he added that defensive support there, but then Lingard came in and he added the attacking force.
Yeah.
Which I'm surprised that West Ham didn't go ahead and buy him.
They tried.
So
he wanted to stay and fight for his place at United, which to be fair, I mean if he can, Bruno's kind of solidified that camp swap.
Yeah, good luck replacing Bruno.
I mean, talking about transfers though, crazy transfers. You talk about PSG. Don't forget Aston Villa.
Oh yeah, Aston Villa.
An insane transfer window for
Aston Villa have sold. Who was it? Jack Grealish for like 100
mil to Man City. Man City also great. I'd say great signing. A lot of people are saying overpriced, overrated. I think he's really good. I really wanted him at United. Kind of upset we didn't get him, but we got Sancho instead, who I think is better, and we got him for cheaper. But Aston Villa reinvested that money right away into the team. Danny Ings, Leon Bailey, and I forgot who else it was, but there was someone else too.
I'm going to tell you right now. Emiliano Buendia from, I forgot where he came from, but he came in for 42 mil. He's someone who was
42, wow.
Who was pretty decent in the championship. And even before then, there was a lot of talks where he deserved, to move to a big club in the Premier League.
Right.
But now he's able to go to Aston Villa. Danny Ings, as you mentioned before.
That was the shock transfer of the. I don't think anyone expected that to happen.
So Danny Ings is going to be providing that attacking force along with Emiliano Buendia. And then they also went and signed Leon Bailey, which is like really shocking to me.
Is that on loan or is that a permanent?
That's a permanent for 35 mil. So when I saw those, I was like, wow. Freaking Bailey went to freaking, what was it, Aston Villa? I was that's a player who I thought would probably went to like a bigger team.
Yeah, not like a top team, but I think bigger than. I'm Aston Villa, who they're trying.
Props to Villa, but
hopefully Villa gets European football next season.
And then Ashley Young is back in the Prem. He went to Aston Villa.
Oh my God, he did. You're right.
He went on a free transfer.
Oh my
to
God,
Aston Villa. So there you go. Oh, and they have Axel Twanzebe from Man United on loan.
Oh yeah, he went on loan too. I forgot. Yeah, I saw that the other day.
So they added some attacking strength and some defensive experience there.
Yep.
Into their back line. So props to Aston Villa. For
honestly,
for them, I would say that's a really good.
I think that's like as good as it can be. Like PSG had as good as it can be. I think so did they.
Yeah. So props to them. We had recorded our prediction video earlier. So once that comes out, go ahead and check it out. We talked more about, how we expect them to finish, So we'll see how Aston Villa ends up in this season.
Yeah.
With all the new players and all the signings they were able to secure.
Yeah.
So GG to them. And now, games coming up again. in 3 days for the Premier League.
Mm-hmm.
Are you excited?
Oh yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready for the season opening game against Leeds at home.
Mm-hmm.
I heard Varane's gonna be on the bench.
Yeah, I heard he wanted to play. Like he requested that he wanted to be.
Which I would love for him to start, but Ole knows best. I trust Ole completely.
Now you do.
I've always backed Ole. I've always been one to back Ole. I always said it was the owners who are at fault, not the managers. Keep firing and rehiring managers isn't gonna do anything.
Yeah. Okay, I agree with that one.
Yeah.
If you don't back the manager as an owner, then how do you expect to be winning stuff?
Exactly.
You know, if you don't pump in that investment to, you know, have your club to excel.
Yeah.
Thankfully, Chelsea has a really gracious, amazing. Well, I wouldn't say as good as the Leicester owners, but in terms of investing in his club, you know, he's definitely one of those that are up there.
He's good and rich. Unlike
good and rich.
Is good.
Yeah. So that's the good thing about Roman Abramovich. So you guys go against who you said?
Leeds at home.
Leeds, yeah.
Sancho is expected to start, which... See, I don't think I'll believe that he's actually a United player finally until I see him in the jersey on the field.
It'll be a full 90 minutes, and then after the game, he's like, "Oh yeah, okay, yeah."
He'll have to score and celebrate in front of the Old Trafford fans, and then I'll believe it.
Yeah. So then now Chelsea go against Crystal Palace on Saturday, and I think we should be able to have that one in the bag too.
Where are you playing?
Saturday.
Where?
Home.
Home.
So I'm hoping we do secure a win on Saturday. Hopefully Lukaku has the whole thing settled down.
He definitely won't play.
At least on the bench, you know. I wouldn't mind seeing him on the bench.
Start, but I
think... hopefully, you know, because we just had the Super Cup right now, so hopefully some of our players get rested. Hopefully, you know, there's rumors that Tammy is gonna be leaving soon. So hopefully he gets like a final few minutes if he does leave. I think the last thing I heard that he was going to Roma. So, you know, hopefully he gets the last few minutes before he leaves to Roma. But I think he doesn't. I think he doesn't want to leave England, so he might even consider going to Arsenal, which would be a big blow for Chelsea to lose another Chelsea player to Arsenal.
I'd say I feel bad for him because playing under Mourinho nowadays does not sound fun.
But Mourinho, I think, really wanted him, so I don't know. We'll have to see. You know, we'll have to see how Mourinho handles that whole situation, because I know Mourinho is like an old senile man now, honestly, losing his mind and just going to argue and whatnot. And
got a red card in a friendly the other day.
Yeah, there's nothing productive right now about. No offense to Mourinho, you know, someone who, you know, gave us a lot as a Chelsea fan, but you know, I think his time is coming up. His days are numbered.
Yeah.
In my opinion, I think he's better off as a pundit.
Honestly.
You know.
If that.
I don't know. That's just my opinion. I'm not trying to.
No, I agree.
Bash him fully,
especially after all the stuff that came out about how with Rashford and Marshall and all that, like what they like spoke out against.
Didn't he call Pogba like a virus?
And Rashford did not like playing under him at all, to the point where he wasn't considering leaving, because he talked to Patrice Evra about it, and Evra talked about it a few days ago, that Rashford came up to him and was saying how he's really unhappy at the club, but he doesn't want to leave because Manchester's his home. He wants to play for Manchester United forever. And he got a lot of offers from some. He just said big teams. They didn't say who, but you can imagine at that point Rashford was ridiculously good. Mourinho almost drove him out of the club. I'm happy Mourinho left and not Pogba and Rashford, but
yeah, because that would have been a big blow.
Yeah,
in terms of, you know, losing a good player.
Two real players.
Two really good players. Yeah, and then now, you know. Are you a little concerned in the goalkeeper spot for United?
Not at all.
No?
I mean, we have two top goalkeepers. I personally prefer De Gea. A lot of people don't. I think they're both great, and I think they both want to stay and fight for the spot, and I think they're both okay with fighting for the spot, which is what it seems like, which is really good because they're both top goalkeepers. Yeah. And I think goalkeeper... If they're both performing well, that's something we don't have to worry about for the whole season. So I think that we're good on that. I think our only problem right now is not having a CDM We played the friendly game against, who was it, Everton?
I think so, yeah.
And Matic did so good, but he couldn't play the whole game, obviously. He was old, and it was a friendly.
Mm-hmm.
So when he came off, you see the quality just dipped.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, yeah. So we'll just have to see how the season goes. As I mentioned before, go ahead and check out the video where we go ahead and predict our 21-22 season. I had trouble saying that earlier. 21-22. I don't know. It just feels weird saying that. 21-22. But yeah, go ahead and check that out when that releases. So yeah, you want to add anything about the Super League? Because I know what's his face.
Oh, they're still trying to make it a thing.
Yeah, the Real Madrid owner wants to keep fighting for it. I think
it's Real Madrid, Juventus, and Barca, the last 3 teams that are still in it. And the Madrid court was trying to rule that the teams are contractually obligated to continue playing those games, but I think that kind of just fizzled out because it's just the Madrid court that said it. It's not no high court or like anything like that. I don't think they're gonna take it that far. I know the Premier League teams are still getting defined, and yeah, I think there's nothing really to be said about that. I think it's kind of sad that they're still trying to do it. Yeah. Still trying to I don't see why.
After all the images that were shown, all the fans,
coming together,
that was something amazing that they fought against, the rich that were trying to ruin the sport, But I don't know. That whole thing was a mess for a whole few days that it was. God. When it erupted.
Yeah, we talked about that in the last podcast, right?
Yeah, hopefully it does. Hopefully it goes away.
I think it will.
Hopefully it doesn't affect any of the clubs that were initially participating.
What I don't understand is how the 3 remaining teams are still eligible for Champions League. If the threat was, if you don't leave, you can't play in Champions League this season.
Right, that's also a whole thing.
I think kick all 3 of them out, to be honest. At this point, they're still trying to make it happen. They're still saying screw you to UEFA and to FIFA. I think make it just ban them.
Just ban
give
them.
A ban.
Give them a fine and a ban. But also UEFA is also not that clean themselves. But I think they wanted to add more teams into the Champions League, right?
They did, starting I think next or 2 seasons.
And that means more games and less rest for the players. So it's UEFA wants to outplay these players. I get they want to entertain the fans, but it's also the players that have to suffer and go through all of the extra games and whatnot. And just now during COVID, these players had to play so many games because competitions were postponed, such as the Euros.
Oh yeah, everything was all at once.
Yeah, so it's and we saw it today in the Super Cup.
Yeah,
you'd expect the players to be in sync and really fit to be playing full 90 minutes, but some of them didn't look that sharp to me.
Right.
But it also could have been because of the stupid pitch.
That pitch was horrible. I don't know why no one's talking about this.
So we were watching the game, and we're noticing that every couple or so minutes there's a player slipping. And when there's a pass, a player slips and falls, and
the goalkeeper kicked the ball hard. He slipped and almost conceded like that.
So I don't know if we were the only ones noticing this, or if we were both tripping out. I'm not sure, but I don't know what was going on with that pitch. That the players were just sliding everywhere, just tripping and falling.
Yep.
And even the slides, I was telling Damien, it looked like they were just sliding forever.
Kept going, yeah.
And it's like the pitch, was drenched or something. It was raining earlier, but, Damien checked the weather app in Belfast. I mean, checked the weather in Belfast, and what was it?
It was sunny.
So it just it didn't make sense,
Yeah, I don't know what
the hell
was with that pitch condition, but.
And then the funny part was we were complaining about it. And the commentator was saying that the stadium had looked a lot different from the last time.
Yeah, because they upgraded it.
Because they upgraded it, and I was like, yeah, they probably upgraded the outside, but not the pitch or whatever it was.
The pitch was very bad. I mean,
yeah.
Luckily, Chelsea still got that win.
Yeah, we still managed to win that game on penalties. Kepa saving it for us, saving 2 crucial penalties. there for us.
Yeah, I think you have to give a lot of props to Tuchel or Tuchel. I don't know how to pronounce his name.
Tuchel.
Yeah, you have to give him a lot of props for that because you got to be real brave to take off a goalkeeper at a penalty shootout.
Yeah.
But it worked out.
Yeah, it definitely worked out. I think that could have also happened. That could have also worked out for Sarri. Had Kepa, came off in the what was it, the Carabao Cup, or was it?
I think Carabao, yeah. Yeah, Carabao, 100%.
Doesn't really matter, but still, probably could have ended up winning something else there, but this time it worked for Kepa.
Yeah.
He came on.
Made two saves.
Made two wonderful saves.
Yep.
Gave me flashbacks to when we had the penalty shootout against Frankfurt in the Europa League. So, we came out to win, and now hopefully we go on to win the Club World Cup.
Oh, yeah.
And hopefully, this jersey I have on right now, I get to put the Club World Cup emblem in the middle. And then I also want to try and add the 2 stars for the Champions League that we won. But, yeah, that's something we hope for in the future. That's something to worry about. I'm not going to wash this jersey. I told Damien I didn't wash this jersey since we won the Champions League. So I'm also going to keep it that way for the Club World Cup because I want to.
You can't wear it until then too.
No, I cannot. So we're just gonna have to wait and see what Chelsea can accomplish in the Club World Cup now that they won a Super Cup. So now, in terms of games, we've been playing. Well, I haven't been playing all that much compared to you and the boys.
Yeah.
I've been busy with my own things, especially with work.
Right.
But yeah, how was season? What was it? Season 4 of Warzone.
Season 4 of Warzone. It was okay. I think the seasons are kind of just disappointing now. It's kind of just like battle pass stuff, like skins and stuff like that. I think there was like 1 new gun, 2 new guns or something. Nothing crazy.
The rail gun. The nail gun, I mean.
No, the hackers though. The hackers.
Yes, the hackers are what killing the game at the moment.
Like at first, when everyone was talking about all the hackers, I was like, I don't see it. We didn't really see it that much. But then it started spilling over more and more to the point where every game you die, you're like, was he a hacker? And then you watch the kill cam, you're like, oh, okay, he shot me from across the map, no scoped me. Yeah, he's hacking, or yeah, he has wall hacks. He knew exactly where I was, and it's every game. There's a fight. We're spectating games, and it's the other day. I don't think you were there. We were spectating a game, and the last 2 teams were both hackers.
Wow.
And it was who has the better hacks wins the game. Who's hacking better? But
it's ridiculous because it's affecting us as players, but it's also, having streamers to go on and move on to another game. Like right now, I think Tim the Tatman would always play, but now he's playing Apex.
I think most people are switching over to Apex now because Apex does have that anti-cheat, which I think Raven is trying to implement. Well, they tweeted about earlier today. Actually, they tweeted that 50,000 accounts got banned, which they have been doing these big ban waves, and it does work for like 2 days. But people just make new accounts
and then go back to the start. Yeah.
Exactly, but they said that they heard the fans and they're trying to like do something about it, and I think that has to be referring to anti-cheat because that's what everyone's been talking about since the game came out. I think if they don't implement an anti-cheat, the next best thing would be to make it so that we could crossplay with console only. Because right now the way because all the hackers are on PC, all of them. There's not really many PS4, Xbox, PS5 hackers. So if they just let us take off PC from that and just do console crossplay, then we'd be able to find games and there wouldn't be hackers there.
Yeah.
And just let PC raw. I don't care.
It would. Right now we could do that. We just turn off crossplay, but it would be hard to find a game because you need 150 players. I'm not saying there aren't 150 PS4 players, but not everyone's turning that mode off. It's because I think once you turn it off, you only play with PS4 players. Yeah. So we're like 1 out of who knows how many PS4 players that will turn off that crossplay thing off. Which in the beginning crossplay sounded good. If it was between consoles.
Yeah, I think console crossplay and PC crossplay should be 2 different things. Like I don't.
Because PC will always have an advantage over consoles.
Yeah, although they say we have the aim assist, but
But in terms of like graphics and stuff and other stuff, mods and whatnot,
ability to hack.
PC will always come superior because, you could add a graphics card that'll make you see the player come in faster compared to console. Like I've seen when Simon promote that graphics card, I forgot what it's called, but you get to see the response time's faster. There you go. The response time is a lot faster on PC.
Yeah.
So I guess it's a mix of like PC having advantage over us versus the hackers. So sometimes PC player can be really good, and they'll just outperform us in terms of quality of the system that they have.
Yeah.
I feel like maybe the newer generation consoles, next gen, PS5, Xbox S, whatever you want to call it, they should be able to compete against that. But anyways,
that's what it is. That's Call of Duty.
Next season's coming out on Friday. I think. Season 5.
Season 5, which I'm not expecting anything too crazy with. It's not like the map changes. If the map changed, I'd be more excited.
Yeah.
But the map stays the same.
Repeat.
We need a new map or I said this a few days ago. Either they give us a new map, which I don't think they will, but I think alternatively what they can do is just do a Fortnite and just update the map every now and then.
Yeah.
I think that would be fine.
But they don't have the... What was that meme where it's like, I don't think you have the facilities
for that big man? Yeah.
I don't think they have that much experience in that terrain, unfortunately.
Well, talking about other games though,
FIFA 21.
It's over.
FIFA is over at this point. They're giving away so many of the old promo cards.
Yeah.
And, team of the seasons and whatnot. So, GG's to that. I'm excited for FIFA 22. From the stuff I've heard that we're going to get added and et cetera, I can't wait to finally start a new season in FIFA 22. I might use the $100 incentive that we got today to pre-order. To pre-order FIFA 22.
Yeah.
Ultimate Edition.
Yeah, I might do the same thing to be honest.
So we'll have that on deck. You have a couple hours left.
Yep.
So you could get the Heroes card that you'll get in December.
December, which I don't even care about that. I really just want that one to watch because that's going to be a really big help early on.
We'll be seeing Lukaku, Sancho, Varane. Yeah, you get the first team of the week. You get Messi, potentially. If these players get chosen to, I wouldn't see why EA wouldn't want to put these players as ones to watch. But, hopefully it's upgrade-wise. Hopefully it's better than what we had last year.
Yeah. Because
last year, some of these ones to watch didn't really perform or get upgraded that much. Maybe towards the end, but at the end, we have all these 90 rated cards compared to like a Havertz that went up to 88.
Yeah.
Once to watch went to 88.
Once to watch was really bad.
They didn't even do the second part of the promo after the transfer window. They just skipped that completely. No winter refresh, nothing.
You're right.
It was just foot freeze and that's it, which I think replaced it. But still, they always do like a once to watch part 2 or
last season they had foot freeze and once to watch part 2 and winter upgrade.
There you go. So
they got a little lazy this year.
This time they didn't do that. They added a lot more promos, but
they made it really easy for everyone to get high rated players. I mean, I have 99 Neymar on my team.
You have a whole half a team of icons at the moment.
I have 4 icons. That's not crazy. But my lowest rated is like 91, 90. Well, besides the 88. But now I have a 98 Kane, 99 Neymar, which is one of the best players I've ever played.
All pack pulled.
Everyone for owner. It's pack pulled, untradeable, everyone. So, yeah. No, I've had fun with FIFA, but not as much as I used to.
Yeah, now it's all competitive.
Yeah, I think I'm ready. I hope next FIFA is different. They said they revamped Rivals. I hope it's in a good way.
Foot Champs is now 20 games instead of 30.
Yeah, and you have to qualify. You have to play qualifying matches and win 3 out of the 5, I think it was. And you have 3 chances to do so, so it's not bad. We'll see how that...
I'm hoping for something good, because I totally agree with you in terms of having fun. I've definitely not been having that much fun as I used to.
Yeah.
In terms of maybe anything before FIFA 15, anything.
FIFA
I think
15 was great.
maybe anything after that was just all just starting to sweat and all about just being an asshole.
Right.
In Ultimate Team and whatnot.
Right.
But we're hoping for something better for FIFA 22.
Yeah.
You know.
Any other games you've been playing?
We've been playing a lot of Minecraft.
A lot of Minecraft. Kind of got back onto it randomly one day. Me and my friend Jarrell and Dev were singing a party, and Jarrell just started to download Minecraft again soon. And I was like, oh, I'll download it too. And it turns out Dev was also downloading at the same time. So we're like, oh, let's make a world. So we made a lobby, made a server. And we
really dope server.
Louis joined, all our friends, we're all in, everyone that's in the group chat joined that world. Kind of all just like building, just, messing around, having fun.
Big round of applause to Geraldo for all the building stuff he's made. The dedication this man shows into building the stuff that he's built in this server is amazing. He made this sword nether portal thing. It's huge. It's amazing. It looks amazing. He's now working on a prison or something of that kind.
For you.
For me. And then, all what was it? That watchtower he made.
Just everything.
Everything.
Church.
Big props to Jarrell there.
Yeah, he's been sweating with the builds. I've been sweating with the gameplay, with the mining and the progression of the game. I think you said
recently you fought the Wither by yourself.
Fought the Wither, did an underwater
Jarrell
thing.
came in to help out a little bit and giving you the stuff and whatnot.
Saved my ass.
Yeah, so,
we've been having fun there. Other than that, though,
I haven't been playing any other games besides
No, me neither.
It's been just constantly
I tried playing Red Dead 2. I didn't really like it that much. There's a few games out there I tried. I like the new Olympics game.
Oh yeah,
The Tokyo. It's from I have PlayStation Now.
Okay, gotcha.
So it's there, but I think it's like $20 normally. But it's really fun. There's some fun games there. It's like I wouldn't pay for it, but it's fun to play every now and then.
Gotcha.
Go on and do some stuff. It's been nice, but yeah.
It's been an eventful summer. Now we're going into the other end of the year. We only have 4 more months left?
That's crazy.
4 more months left of 2021. It felt like we literally started 2 weeks ago or whatnot.
Oh my God, you're right. 3.5.
3.5. So, we're almost there. We're at the end. 2022 is literally right around the corner. When we blink twice, it'll be December already, and it's done.
We're doing a Christmas podcast.
Yeah, we'll do a Christmas podcast, and then it's coming. It's coming to an end now.
Any other games you're looking forward to that haven't come out yet?
I heard rumors of Modern Warfare 3 getting remastered.
So, I don't know what's going on with Call of Duty. Because it's already August, and they haven't announced... I think there's rumors.
No announcement, just rumors.
There's been rumors that it's a World War II Part 2, like a sequel to the World War II game. But nothing concrete, which I don't understand why, but I don't know. I don't know when that game's coming out.
I just hope it's not rushed.
It seems like it's going to be.
I hope not, because then we have Infinite Warfare to deal with.
Oh my God! I'm looking forward to Far Cry though. The new
what was it? Far Cry 6?
6 comes out in early October. That I'm looking forward to. I think that's really the only game that's new that's coming out. I'm still waiting for Hogwarts Legacy. That's my number one game. That's still another year.
You're still waiting for Hogwarts Legacy. I'm still waiting to get a P5. So I'm gonna keep an eye out. I'm gonna keep an eye out on Black Friday. I'm gonna be glued to my computer and see if I can get one on Black Friday. If not, hopefully you still have contact with your plug. I was able to get you yours. At this point, I just want to get.
I got really lucky because they have no more.
Yeah, so
I got ridiculously lucky.
For those of you who got a P5 now, give this video
or
an Xbox. Give this video a thumbs up to let me know, just to rub it in my face. So yeah, I think that's it though, right?
Yeah, I think we can wrap it up.
We had a pretty eventful summer, in terms of video games, actual Euro games and stuff to watch.
And personal lives too.
We didn't mention the Gold Cup because we just not gonna talk about Mexico losing to USA, but whatever. But yeah, like you said, a lot of changes in our lives, for the good.
Yeah.
Hopefully it keeps going that way.
Yeah.
So if you have nothing else to say, I guess we'll wrap up today, right?
I think we're all good.
All right. So again, if you guys enjoy this episode of Game Chat, go ahead and give us a like, share this with your friends, and go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Turn on the bell notification so you guys know when I upload another episode of Game Chat or another episode of anything else. Keep Stay tuned for the 2021 Premier League prediction video that we will be releasing soon. Once again, go ahead and leave us a comment down below. If you guys want us to talk about something, please let us know in the comments down below as well. We want to have a conversation with you guys. We want to have something, communicating with, the subscribers and stuff, and you guys want to be on the podcast, let me know. We could probably hook it up, do something over Skype or whatnot.
Yeah.
Like I said again, go ahead and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram. I am Payne XVII. I'll put it down in the description down below, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.